Hello there. My name is Marcelle, and I am a practitioner of Tantra. I have been working with this industry, with men specifically, for a very long time. So I like to share my wisdom that I've gleaned from the years of working with hundreds and hundreds of men and women. So I have a friend who's reached out to me with a few questions that I thought quite relevant, and I'd like to answer them for you today. So the first one is there such a thing as tantric sex? What is the origin of it? And what is its purpose? So, on that note, if you do have questions that you'd like to ask with regards to Tantra or Tantric lovemaking, I invite you to leave your questions in the comments so that I can make a video on them. And this not only helps you, but it helps everybody else. All right, so the origins of Tantra date back to around 5th to 9th century CE in India. And it arose in both Hindu and Buddhist traditions. It wasn't one singular movement, um, but a vast collection of texts and rituals and lineages called the Tantras. So there was the Buddhist stream and there was the Hindu stream. And with regards to where it's, where it originates from, it wasn't a mainstream thing. It was more like a transmission that it was taught from master to student in small circles, often with secrecy and initiation. And it worked with practices that society considered taboo at the time, such as sex, death, power, desire. And it was all about bringing them into the sacred rather than denying them. So the purpose of Tantra is quite simple. It's about integration, and it really explores not only the union of opposites, weaving the masculine and feminine together. So not only understanding the quality of the masculine and feminine within us, um, but also our interactions. It informs our interactions with the masculine and feminine outside of us. So it seeks to bring those two opposites into balance. So it is a dance of opposites, which also relates to Advaita, sometimes called Advaita by those who study it or practice it, Advaita Tantra. So it is dancing with dualism. The next quality that um, I can explain what Tantra is about is that it's about liberation through energy. So instead of renouncing the world, Tantra uses everything: breath, sound, sexuality, visualization, ritual, all of these qualities as fuel for awakening. So it explores the idea that desire is something not to be denied, but to be transformed, to be utilized as a doorway. So when we work with this energy, we understand that our body is an energy system. And when we start working with all the facets of this system, this energetic system, we are able to start building the energy within ourselves and moving it. And in so doing, opening us up to deeper aspects of our consciousness and to align us with the rightful path of who we are, beyond how it is that we've been conditioned and beyond our ancestry that we've inherited through the generations. The next step of this path and the benefits of working with Tantra is embodied awakening. So it's not just a yogic path that wants to transcend the body. Tantra also says the body is the temple, and therefore we are working with the body. We understand that we've incarnated into this life on this planet as a human being in this body, and therefore we bring all of our awareness back to the body. So it's very body centric. And then the last one is speed and intensity. And, going way back, when Tantra first started, it was considered one of those practices that allowed for a shortcut to enlightenment because of its different paths of consciousness. So, so the idea is that by confronting energy directly, whether it's sexual or a fear of death or a raw desire, it means that when you meet it head on through the tantric principles, you can burn through karma so much quicker. So, tantric sex, the sexuality part of it, is an aspect of tantra. It's a tool. It's not what tantra is about. And it's the tool that we use. It's the vehicle that allows us to start moving that energy. So when we start working with tantra, we start working consciously with our lovemaking, with the tantric sex, and it's where we use each of us as individuals coming together, both of our energies together to build more energy. And when we do it properly, when we do it consciously, it means that we can go so much deeper. It means that we can speed up that process of moving that energy. So there is a process to it, and I will cover that in the next video that will follow. But to get started with, I wanted to give a little bit of backstory as to what Tantra is about and where it comes from and what is tantric sex, or what is it, something is it a thing? So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and keep an eye out for more videos coming where I will go deeper into this process. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.